Exercise 1.5 first question. One night in Kashmir, the temperature is minus 5 degrees Celsius. Next day, the temperature is 9 degrees Celsius. What is the increase in temperature? Since it's a word problem, we have to write the statements. So the temperature in the first day is minus 5 degrees Celsius. Temperature in the next day is 9 degrees Celsius. So we need to find the increase in temperature. So from minus 5 to 0 we have 5 degrees Celsius, and from 0 to 9 it's 9 degrees Celsius. So we need to add 9 degrees Celsius plus 5 degrees Celsius, which is equal to 14 degrees Celsius. Second question, an atom can contain protons which have a positive charge and electrons which have a negative charge. When an electron and a proton pair up, they become neutral and cancel the charge. Now determine the net charge. So under that first question, 5 electrons and 3 protons, and we have seen already electrons are negatively charged and protons are positively charged. So 5 electrons, so minus 5, 3 protons plus 3, minus 5 plus 3 we will get minus 2. So for this the net charge is 2 electrons. Next question, six electrons and 6 protons. Electrons are negatively charged, so minus 6, protons are positively charged, so plus 6. So here the net charge is minus 6 plus 6, 0. Third one, 9 protons and 12 electrons. So protons are positively charged, so plus 9, plus electrons are negatively charged, so minus 12. Remove the brackets, minus 9 plus 9 minus 12, you'll get minus 3. So here the net charge is 3 electrons. Next question, 4 protons and 8 electrons. So protons are positively charged, so plus 4 plus 8 electrons, so minus 8. Remove the brackets, plus 4 minus 8 minus 4, so 4 electrons. Fifth question, 7 protons and 6 electrons. Protons are positively charged, so plus 7 plus 6 electrons minus 6. Remove the brackets, plus 7 minus 6. You'll get plus 1, which means 1 proton. Third question, scientists use the Kelvin scale as an alternative temperature scale to degrees Celsius by the relation T degree Celsius is equal to T plus 273 Kelvin. Convert the following to Kelvin. First question, minus 275 degrees Celsius. So if you want to convert degrees Celsius to Kelvin, just add 273 to the number. For the first one, minus 275 degrees Celsius is equal to, write the value which they have given you, to that add 273. So when you add these two, you will get minus 2 Kelvin. Second question, 45 degrees Celsius. So 45 degrees Celsius is equal to 45 plus 273 Kelvin. So when you add, you will get 318 Kelvin. In that third question, minus 400 degrees Celsius. So minus 400 degrees Celsius is equal to minus 400 plus 273 Kelvin. So when you add these two, you will get a minus 127 Kelvin. Fourth question, minus 273 degrees Celsius. So minus 273 degrees Celsius is equal to minus 273 plus 273 Kelvin. So when you add these two, you will get 0. So 0 Kelvin. Fourth question, find the amount that is left in the student's bank account if he has made the following transaction in a month. His initial balance is rupees 690. So a student is having a bank account where he has a balance of 690 rupees. To that he is depositing 485. So what will happen to his bank account? You need to add 485 to 690. So it's a word problem. Write down the statement. First write what is the initial bank balance. Initial bank balance is 690 rupees and amount deposited is 485. So now amount left in the account is equal to, add both the sum, 690 plus 485, you'll get 1175 rupees. So the amount left in his account after depositing 485 rupees is 1175. So next question, withdrawal of 500 rupees. So the balance in the account now is 1175. In that he is taking 500 rupees. So amount withdrawn is equal to 500. So amount left in the balance is equal to, subtract 500 from 1175. You'll get 675 rupees. So now in his account 675 rupees is the balance. So next question, withdrawal of rupees 350. So now the balance in his account is 675 rupees. So in that, amount withdrawn is equal to 350 rupees. So the amount left is equal to, so from 675 is taking 350, so subtract. So when you do subtraction, you will get rupees 325. So fourth one, he is depositing 89 rupees. So now the balance in his account is 325 rupees. So in that he is making a deposit of 89 rupees. So amount deposited is equal to 89. So when he is depositing, you need to add. So amount left is equal to rupees 325 plus rupees 89. So when you add these two, you will get 414 rupees. Fifth question, if another rupees 300 was withdrawn, what would that balance be? So now the balance in the account is 414 rupees. So in that, 300 rupees is withdrawn. So amount withdrawn is equal to rupees 300. So the amount left is equal to, subtract 300 from 414. So the amount left will be 114 rupees.